करुणा सहस्रारे महामाये सहस्रारे महामाये कलयुग अवतार लिया निर्मल माँ जगदम्बे माँ सन करुणा विजया सहज घटित योग हुआ सहज घटित योग हुआ आत्मबोध जग को दिया जगदम्बे माँ सब करुणा
Jai Shri Mataji, good morning everyone. Let us collectively bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise our Kundalini and put ourselves into a bandhan. Let us place our left hand in our lap and our right hand on the Mother Earth. Here, let us take one mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Ganesha, you are the bestower of all that is auspicious, all that is innocent, and you are the protector. Please give us permission so we can meditate this morning. Please give us permission so we can meditate on the holy lotus feet of our Mother. If there are any obstacles that may come in the path of our meditation, it is our humble prayer. Please remove all obstacles. Help us connect with the Mother Earth. So that all that is negative, all that is unnecessary may be removed and absorbed into the Mother Earth. Now let us place with our left hand still in our lap, let us place our right hand on our heart. And as we feel the beats of our heart, the life that is flowing through us, let us humble down and say thank you to Shri Mataji for all that she has bestowed upon us. Thank you, Mother, for our self-realization. Thank you, Mother, for connecting us all. Thank you, Mother, for giving us this beautiful Sahaja life. And thank you, Mother, for protecting us from all the negativities in the world. May we become more compassionate, more loving. May our hearts open more and more, so your feet can be worshipped in our heart. Your feet can reside in our heart. Let me enjoy your feet in my heart. Let me worship your feet in my heart. Now let us place our right hand on our forehead and let us individually as well as collectively take a moment to forgive everyone, to forgive our own ego, our own conditionings that may keep surfacing from time to time. I forgive everyone, and I forgive my thoughts. I forgive my ego, and I forgive my conditionings. I forgive all these thoughts. I forgive all my planning, and I forgive all my worries. With our right hand on our back agya, let us slightly bend our neck backwards. Mother, please forgive me for all the mistakes I may have done, knowingly or unknowingly. Please forgive all my ill intentions. And please correct me from within wherever I am wrong. Let us bring our right hand on our Sahasrara. Let us gently massage and rotate our scalp in clockwise direction. Shri Mataji, please strengthen our self-realization. Mother, please guide us so we can go deeper into our own self-realization. We can bring both our hands back in our lap, and with our full attention on the Sahasrara, I will now be reading the Shri Hanuman Chalisa, which are 40 verses in praise of Shri Hanumana. This is written by Shri Tulsidas. So let us keep our attention on the Sahasrara. The Shri Hanuman Chalisa commences with an invocation to the Guru of the Doha of Shri Hanumana. Shri Hanumana raises the devotee of his own level of excellence, which is a perpetual state of beatitude. Tulsidas says, Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nijamana Mukuru Sudhari Barnao Raghubar Bimal Jasu Jo Dai Ku Falchari Buddhihin Tanu Janike Sumiro Pavan Kumar Bal Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Harahu Kale Savikar. Now begins the main body of Shri Hanuman Chalisa, which consists of the praise of Shri Hanumana's qualities of head and heart, used for fulfilling the divine mission of protecting the good and destroying the evil. Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar, Jai Kapis Tihulok Ujagar, Ram Doot Atulit Baldhama, Anjani Putra Pavan Sutanama, Mahavir Vikram Bajrangi, Kumati Nivar Sumati Ke Sangi, Kanchan Baran Viraj Subesa, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा, हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा बिराजे, कांधे मूंज नेऊ साजे, शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन, विद्यावान गुनी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर, प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियाही दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा, भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज समारे, लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हर्षि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बढ़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही संभाई, सहस बदन तुम रो यश गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे, सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा, यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कभी कोविद कही सके कहाते, तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा, राम मिलाए राजपत दीन्हा, तुमरो बदन विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना, युग सहस्त्र योजन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु, प्रभु मुद्रिका मेल मुख माही, जल्दी लांघी गए अचरज नाही, दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे, सब सुख लहें तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना, आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कापे, भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे, नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा, संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो जावे, सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे, चरण युग प्रताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा, साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे, अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता, राम रसायन तुम रे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा, तुमरो भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे, अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई, और देवता चित्त न धरही, हनुमंत से ही सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा, जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई, जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, चोही बंदी महासुख होई, जो ये पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होए सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजे नाथ हृदय महाडेरा। The Shri Hanuman Chalisa closes with a fervent prayer. Pavan Tanaya Sankat Haran Mangal Murti Roop Ram Lakhan Sita Sahit Hridaya Basahu Surabhoop. O son of the wind god, remover of misfortunes, the most auspicious figure, with Ram, Shri Lakshman and Shri Sita, O protector of heaven and earth, please reside in my heart. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Let us now listen to a talk of Shri Mataji. We may have had this talk in the last few days, but I thought this might be a good time to hear it again. This is the Mahashivratri Puja talk from 2002 in Pune, India, where Shri Mataji asks us to weigh every step that we take as Sahaja yogis.
Those whose heart is not clean cannot do shit. It's a simple principle of Shri Shivratri. As you had seen yesterday, we have snakes. Or these are horrible snakes. Guiding behind the Shivalinga. The significance is this. See, those who are clean in heart, who are full of love for others, are always guarded by the power of Shiva, which are the snakes. It's a symbolic thing to say. Very symbolic. But I must say that animals understand divine force much better than human beings. Much better. Because they have a clean heart. Whatever is their lifestyle built by nature, they carry on with it. But there's no malice, there's no jealousy, there's no all these mean things in their heart. They do it because it is supposed to. But the quality of human beings is only one, and that is how much they love and forgive. Loving capacity of human beings are such by which they conquer all their negative forces. They can easily see that it's not good to have all these qualities, or maybe that they understand it's not noble to indulge into all these inhuman behavior. They are not bound to indulge into all these things. Neither they are asked to be. But suddenly they get lured by such things which has got hatred, jealousy, and greed. You see how Shiva lives. He lives in the Himalayas. See what clothes he wears, what he eats. He has no demand for anything because he is complete, he is perfect. Such a personality is Shiva's. And if you are worshipping him, you should find out within your heart what sort of feelings you have, what sort of malice you nurture. These days in India, greed has become the main point. They are so mean and so low, which impossible to understand, that they think money is everything, which is not in the culture of Indians. No, in no way. But somehow they have picked it up in the foreign countries perhaps, and it is spreading very much now that money is the most important thing. Think of Shiva. He never thought of money. He never wanted any money. He never wanted to show off himself. There's such a difference between Shiva and Shakti in their whole attitude. Because Shiva is absolutely a liberated personality. He is not bothered. If the people are indulging into wrong things, he'll destroy, finished. He doesn't want to cure, he doesn't want to improve, nothing of that. But for the Shakti it is important. Because this is her child, this universe is her child. All this is created by her. So naturally she is worried. And she doesn't like people who try to take to mean things and nonsense. First of all, it was human beings started indulging in power. They moved from countries to country to empower themselves. Where is that power gone? Finished. Then, after that, what happened with them is that they left their style with others. And now it seems that's very common to see people shamelessly being greedy. For them is the solution, is Shiva. All such people will be destroyed. First of all, they will be exposed. And then they will be destroyed. To the last bit of it. Another thing is that Shiva respects a person who has a good character. Person with a good character. And if anyone is bad charactered or indulges into bad things, Shiva won't spare them. So the Shakti creates, protects, looks after them, brings them up. But Shiva is sitting there just to destroy. Very important. This destruction is very important. This Shakti doesn't show those qualities. She may destroy some Rakshasas, but he can destroy nations after nations. First of all, the ego you have, who will destroy that? That too, Shiva. Shiva is in your Sahasrara. He is sitting in the Sahasrara. Now remember, on top of everything. The other day I saw one gentleman from the broadcasting newsman. He was very, very stupid and was talking very harshly. And I saw his Ekadash coming. My God, I said, this one is now going to be interesting. What is Ekadasha is nothing but the 11 powers of Shiva. They build up here and give you all kinds of diseases. The worst of all is cancer. And I knew that this fellow is going to have a very bad time. It is not a Sahaja. How am I to tell him? How anybody has to tell him? But it comes from this Ekadasha Rutra. Now these are 11 powers of Shiva. Very well described. Now these powers start working on people, even on Sahaja, if they do not follow the principle of Sahaja. He is, I should say, watching you. Every part of your life he watches. How you behave, what you do, what is your dharma. He watches all that. And so many saints have warned. So many incarnations have warned. But I tell you, if you don't listen to them, then Shiva is not going to listen. He doesn't listen to it. If he is angry, he is angry. Whatever it is, very difficult to convince him that please spare this person, it's all right, forgive. But his basic quality is forgiveness. Can you imagine? His basic quality is forgiveness. But if he doesn't forgive, then you are finished. Up to a point maybe he might forgive, but after that, it's a very, very difficult situation. And I find that people don't realize what Shiva is. In the south we have two types of people, worshippers. One are Shaivites, another Vaishnavites. They are having a big fight with each other. Now it is less, much less. What is the work of Vishnu is to give you realization, emancipation of human being, evolution of human being. But if you fail in your goodness, in your dharma, then Shiva comes in your life. We have to understand, we are all surrounded by their powers. We are all made by their powers. It is the Shakti who is protecting you. But to an extent, she cannot go above Shiva. She cannot cross. These days you find so many people indulging into politics. It's all money-making propositions. They all try to make money. So politics, they don't do any good to the whole communities, nowhere. Either under fear or under abandonment. They behave in such a manner that they are not afraid of God. They are not afraid of His own attention on you. Perhaps they don't know that they are under the attention of Shiva. He is watching each and every person, whether You are Australian, English or Indian. Whatever religion you may follow, he is watching them. This is a thing one has to understand. And once you understand this, you will accept that you have to be good and dharmic people. You have to be good character people. Why people talk of good character? Try to understand. The stupidity these days when people don't believe in it. People are doing all kinds of things, they are drinking, they are playing this money business, all kinds of things they are doing. Without having any fear of the wrath of God. And that wrath comes from Shiva. I would like to warn you all, though you are all my children, be careful. Try to weigh every step that you take. Of course, I am there to support you, to help you, to protect. But not beyond Shiva. I can't go beyond him. It's such a power of Shiva. It's such a authority of Shiva. And to worship him means to worship goodness in him. The goodness could be compassion, could be love, could be forgiveness, anything. He likes only good people, and he protects only good people. For example, some people are very power-oriented. Some are money-oriented, and some are power-oriented. And the power-oriented also do it for money sometimes. That's the aim. They'll not stay in search. They'll be displaced. They do it, then come and ask for forgiveness. So much forgive us. We have done it. But try not to do anything of that kind. I, of course, forgive him. But Shiva, he won't. He won't. He'll take you to task. And then you will come to me whether you must save us. No, it's very difficult. From his clutches is very difficult. Also, he is a very forgiving person. He forgives you many things. Because of me also he forgives. But after some time when he takes over, there's no appeal, there's no sin. I do not want to frighten you, but I want to tell you the truth. It is the truth. You have to try to be good people. You have to try to be really good character people. I'm told some people who are in search of us indulge in money laundering and all that. Also, some of them have very bad characters. They run after girls and they try to look at the girls and all sorts of things. Now, this has ruined the West especially. Also, our Indians are learning from them. As it is, we have to respect ourselves. If we don't respect ourselves and we try to misbehave, I can only help you with your kundalini. But if you go too much beyond it, Ekadasha Rudra will catch you, no doubt. It's a very big barrier on your forehead. Ekadasha Rudra. And it is so effective nowadays, so much active. All kinds of diseases which are coming nowadays, all incurable, are because of Ekadashi. And also those who are suffering from possessions. The other day I met somebody who was very much caught up. And Ekadash was working. I found out that he is a very fanatically influenced by something. I don't want to name it. But these we have found out are not correct things. In every religion we have people who are spreading nonsensical ideas. Now, if you don't have discretion about it, nobody can help you. You should have a full discretion as to what is right and what is wrong. Then Shiva is with you. But if you indulge into all such nonsensical things, it is self-destructive, I must say. But the self which is destructive is the power of Shiva.